You see the headline, you know how this goes. And this is further proof of what we were saying about the tokenization that happened during Trump's congressional address. But let's get into it. A family that was deported to Mexico hopes they can find a way to return to the U.S. and ensure their 10-year-old daughter, who is a U.S. citizen, can continue her brain cancer treatment. Immigration authorities removed the girl and four of her American siblings from Texas on February 4th when they deported their undocumented parents. The family's ordeal began last month when they were rushing from Rio Grande City, where they live, to Houston, where their daughter's specialist doctors are based, for an emergency medical checkup. The parents had done the trip at least 5 other times in the past, passing through an immigration checkpoint every time without any issue, according to attorney Danny Woodward from the Texas Civil Rights Project, a legal advocacy and litigation organization representing the family. In previous occasions, the parents showed letters from their doctors and lawyers to the officers at the checkpoint to get through. But in early February, the letters weren't enough. When they stopped at the checkpoint, they were arrested after the parents were unable to show legal immigration documentation. The mother, who spoke exclusively to NBC News, said she tried explaining her daughter's circumstances to the officers, but they weren't interested in hearing that. And this is why the United States has been put on a human rights watch list. Other than lacking valid immigration status in the U.S., the parents have no criminal history, Woodward said. U.S. Customs and Border Protection, which detained and deported the family, according to their lawyer, said in an email Wednesday, "For privacy reasons, we do not comment on individual cases." Whose privacy? On Thursday, a CBP spokesperson said via email that the reports of the family's situation are inaccurate because when someone is giving expedited removal orders and chooses to disregard them, they will face the consequences of the process. They reiterated they couldn't speak about the specifics of the case for privacy reasons. So you're making accusations that nobody can confirm nor deny. And how is it that we're working so hard to expedite deportation but not immigration? The 10-year-old girl was diagnosed with brain cancer last year and underwent surgery to remove the tumor. Doctors practically gave me no hope of life for her, but thank God she's a miracle, the mother said. The swelling on the girl's brain is still not fully gone, the mother said, causing difficulties with speech and mobility on the right side of her body. Before the family was removed from the U.S., the girl was routinely checking in with doctors monitoring her recovery, attending rehabilitation therapies, and taking medication to prevent convulsions. "It's a very difficult thing," the mother said. "I don't wish anyone to go through this situation. What is happening to this family is an absolute tragedy, and it is something that is not isolated to just them," said Rochelle Garza, president of the Texas Civil Rights Project. "This is part of a pattern and practice that we've seen in the Trump administration," Garza said, adding that she has heard of multiple other cases concerning mixed status families. But for now, this is the only case of this nature the organization has taken on. The Trump administration's border czar, Tom Homan, has said families can be deported together, regardless of status. Holman said it would be up to the parents to decide whether to depart the U.S. together or leave their children behind. Leave them behind to who? But undocumented parents of U.S.-born children, if picked up by immigration authorities, face the risk of losing custody of their children. Without a power of attorney document or guardianship outlining who will take care of the children left behind, the children go into the U.S. foster care system, making it harder for the parents to regain custody of their children in the future. Seems like they're just ripe for the picking. If you know, you know. This is the legacy. This is the legacy you voted for. This is the legacy that you're fighting to uphold. This is the legacy that so many of you all are saying that you're proud of. The same people who not too long ago loved to get on and offline and tell people the harrowing tales of their parents and grandparents who came here as immigrants. This doesn't seem so free and so brave. It seems utterly depraved.